Sackboy. Down, up, down, up. Okay, so Pathologic. Um, what people would, how people describe this game is not exactly fun, um, but it is a cool game, like without doubt. Um, it's difficult, from what I heard. It's best enjoyed like playing it blind. So if you watch an episode, so this game might be up your alley. Wait till it goes on sale. It's like you can get on Steam for like $1, a little over $1. Um, like I just not watch a full LP if you're actually interested in playing it. Just play blind. Like it's kind of cool. they're still there. So those three characters are the playable characters, and they're basically doing like a little play, like um, well, I don't know how to explain it. I think I saw one move. Um, but yeah, it's like this cities. Best way I'm going to describe it is because this game does get weird, but I won't try to avoid explaining more. Is this basically the town's a stage or something, and they're actors, except it's people's lives that's being affected, and they don't have a choice. It's by my understanding. I could be batshit wrong. So the characters: Bachelor, Horror Specs, Changeling. So I can't play Changeling until I do at least one other two storylines. Um, so I have to pick between the two guys. If you're doing this your first playthrough, pick Bachelor. This is what I've been told by many people. Um, Basically, he's like the town's gonna have like certain customs that Bachelor does not know. So like he's in a way like that's good. Like they'll explain like stuff, and people view him like, this guy's kind of okay, or they ignore him. This guy, he's expected to know the customs, and everyone's gonna hate his guts. Like they despise him. So the history of humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes that, without a shadow of doubt, pettiness, achievement, triumph of evil, outbreaks of the infectious disease that time wipe out towns and cities off the map are among those. However, smart people caught up in these events come to the conclusion that there's no use. They just gave up, fight the circumstance, bite the bullet and cope with your losses. This story of a person who's managed to work a miracle and defeat a seemingly unthinkable tongue time. So I don't know if I'm gonna do a full LP of this game. I might just do a video or two. Who knows? Okay, that's just. I have no idea who that last person was. The other people, I probably don't know their names, but like except for maybe one, but I vaguely remember them. As of today, mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who's basically dead. He's basically supposed to be like an immortal, like it says right here. Well, triple longevity, but I guess not mortal. Like immortal that what I'm thinking was like immortal shit. Immortal in the sense like if he's an incredible like powerful person can kill him, but he can live without food or like or drink water, like that kind of immortal. I don't know. They shake the very foundation of modern pathology and challenge the existing notions of death itself. However, even if this undying Leviathan proves to be more than fairy tale, the mere confirmation of his existence, for the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down, and they figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man. If he mistakes my interest for, never even heard this word. Expect that a lot in this game. Break new ground in the field of human vitality. Today's quest. I have no quest. Other task. I have no other task. How did I get out of this? Day 1 by the end, which the Bachelor finds himself bound a truly invincible foe. Is that the save in the bottom left? Lines. No like the lines. Am I in the woman's place? I don't know. What is this? What is this also? I don't scalpel. Okay. Inventory. Please tell me the time's not passed. Oh shit, it does. That's gonna piss me off. Okay, let's get going. Thanks when I'm talking, the time does not pass. Oh. The sounds from the outside wake you up too. There's a terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly. No, I heard nothing. I think there are strangers in the backyard, by the pond. They're unwilling to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. Hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. Sure, we're sleeping. I like to thank you for your hospitality, for board and bed. Why do you think they aren't planning anything? Our population is so thin, crime is basically non-existent. Bullshit. Especially here in the Stone Yard. Sometimes there are pranks, of course. Fights happen occasionally. People are young here, so they often go out at night. But we're a tight community, and now I hear unfamiliar speech. That's not a good sound. Why do you think they're not planning mischief? I want to take a look, but if I'm hurry, I must see this founding father of yours, or founding. It's like, are you willing to trade the company of fascinating woman for that dreadful old man. If he is a sorcerer, that's so sad. But Simon won't go anywhere. He is. He has always been. He always will be. Yeah, the moon were to fall to the ground. Please stay with me a little longer. Ah. Simon the sorcerer, did I hear that you right? Is that due to his longevity? Are you in that much of a hurry? Do come around. The kings are sleeping now. Take your knockabout coat off to have a rest in bed. They warm your hands. You're anxious to see Simon, as though your life depended on my life. Yes. Now that my laboratory is on the brink of destruction, my whole life's pursuit depends on him. If he really has managed to live that long, then his tissues will help me defeat death. Death? So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself. Isn't it hard? I don't think anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet. Well, he is living a long time. On millions of doctors defeated on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. His death itself rather than a single case of death. My enemy is inevitability. I'm challenging the forces of nature. I don't understand. I can barely understand myself. Could death only seem inevitable to us, but in reality be nothing more than the will that had shaped this world? That is the question. So where is my key to my victory? It's not far. The kings live at the Crucible on Bridge Square. But can I please offer you a piece of advice? Go on. Simon's two younger brothers. Delza to Gregory is called the judge by the locals. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. The youngest of the three is Victor. His daughter Maria also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand? Yes, she told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Maria's that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's just how the kings are. It was Maria who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What coincidence. Alright, thank you for the advice. Go, and I'll prefer everything for your return to come back after you speak with the kings. They'll probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and put you on guard. I will have some advice that maybe help to you if you need it. Okay, I'll come back. Mysterious Maria, Victor King's daughter, has been expecting my arrival for several days. She seems to know more about me than I do. Okay. Is the handprint like main tab? Yeah, I think it's main. The circles are side. Or it's just... Yeah, it seems like the circles are sides. It's mentioned called Stillwater. Once a single girl called Evan Yon. An accidental midnight counter provided me with a lovely companion, temporary lodging. Son King, the man of improper longevity, is waiting for me here. I hope he sympathizes with my caress. I doubt that. I only need a living evidence of the impossible. Like, I don't think he didn't know about my arrival. Can I steal your shit? I want to steal shit. Oh. Save. Loading. Oh, that doorknob is not even real. Oh yeah, these guys. Tragedian. Yeah, these are like on plays. These are the guys that do stage hands, I think they're called. Venerable Bachelor, please do kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues. Very important information, at least during the important ones of this ship. Alright, and our dogs during the important. You need to know how to play after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, mess man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man. This is what I mean, like, the characters are actors, but, town's a stage, and these are stagehands, they're just providing information, but people's lives are actually being affected. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man, as evident from your condition status. You experience hunger, thirst, fatigue, you suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest, and to make mistakes. That are being the most evident proof of human nature, wouldn't you agree? If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is to keep an eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or unnaturally sluggish, do have it checked up. Vital process tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. A person died of stress but was diagnosed with starvation. It happens. I can testify to that as a doctor. Need to remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food. Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. Sleep, however, is more complicated. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. I'm sorry, but it's just how our work is. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell different items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk out in the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others would be willing to part with their last blood for them. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if you, following your Hippocratic oath, you ever consider easing someone's pain, feel free to just approach them with a suitable drug. You'll see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they're close to recovery, don't they? Or when they're close to their ultimate rest. Still, helping the hopeless will grant you good reputation. You'll be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping draught or a painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No, not yet. Show me the way to Simon's house. Turn left now, then walk around along the alley. You'll see a cathedral and 3 mansions across Bridge Square. Simon lives in the house that is the closest to the river. Thank you. He's helpful. I think this is the executor. Halt. I'm going to teach you about technicalities of this setting, the time, and the place. It's non-essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has been prepared before he goes on stage, or else he falls down the aisles and stumbles upon the prop box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Speak, I'm listening. Time flies by, can't be stopped nor turned back. Nights follow days, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed, and so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowded shot, a background, a bunch of extras, as it always been. Indeed, so it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to care too much for the lives of these bound to stand out to people, and don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Why is that? This world cares about for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world, you see. for is a mirror. Wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you into a lot of trouble. For example, oh, need I describe? You got a vivid imagination. Everything changes from mystical aspects of mundane things, like the people treating you need treating you badly. How many Emmys you got? How high the prices rise? How bad your dreams are? Lots of things. Sorry, prospect. So how do I manage my reputation? Really? How's that even a question? Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not betray, do not steal, do not covet, don't be an asshole. I like that part. Do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for thy neighbor or even person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. I see. Really? Good for you then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock into another's words, mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Yeah, he trusts no one is to... Yeah, he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. I like this game. Map. Okay, so I have to go left. Can I? Yeah, it's kind of a big map. What's this? Here's the train yard. I wonder what the signs mean. I don't kind of want to bother these people. Hey, so young man. Good morals and luck are a great help in managing a small community. Without resorting to violence, personal standing can work wonders. What do you mean? I like our town. We're all one big happy vast family. But sometimes I get the feeling we're all controlled by an unseen power. Our actions but fiction. You're insane. It's quite possible. Alright, can I interact with this? Yes, I can. Anti-deposit required though. What are you looking at? What the shit that? Anything I help you with? No, thank you. What did I get? What is this? Oh, kerosene. There are dogs in the game. I pressed the wrong button. What is this? Ah, shit. Like, I think it's medical. What is this thing in the top left? Ah, shit. I want to talk to the daughter. Or that girl. It's just a leaf. Okay. You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. How is it that you know me? I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. Suddenly saw you take us all by the throat. What else did you see in your cruel words? What else did you see in that dream? I'll tell you when I think I can trust you. I hope that happens soon. Is it? I have a lot to tell you, Bachelor Demgrowski, but I dare not until you meet my Uncle Gregory. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret. Some strict morals your family has. They make much more sense than you may think. This is not a game, is it? For all that is holy, do speak to my uncle, then come back to me. Otherwise, the excruciating oh my goodness. I tear my heart to pieces. Alright, we cannot put your heart at stake now, can we? I want to steal your shit.